Bighead and Bonnet, a love story, Dumber Than Destiny, a dramatic audiobook series, Council of Greggs. Episode 1, The Return of Bighead, a knock on the door, a Popeye's bag, and a man who still thinks love is about timing, not growth. Every woman's got that one ex, you know the one who shows up with greasy food and a greasy smile, like that's supposed to erase all the healing you had to fight for.
Come on now, Bonnet. I brought you the 3-piece spicy. Biscuits, no dry talk, just love and legs.
You really think a combo meal can fix 2 years of emotional confusion?
Well, they just dropped the hot honey sauce. That's like spiritual now.
He still smelled like dreams he never finished, and cologne from a gas station. Tyrone Dupree, also known as Bighead, was back, and I hated how part of me wanted to let him in. Let's make this clear. This ain't a date. You're not back. This is a conversation, a closure thing.
But what if it's the opening scene instead? She still had that sharp look, like she could slice through my excuses just by blinking. But I wasn't the same Bighead who left. Well, okay, maybe I was. But this time, I brought napkins and emotional vulnerability.
What do you want, Tyrone?
To tell you I see it now, you were never asking for too much. You were just asking the wrong man.
The worst part is, I believed him. Or maybe I just wanted to. Either way, that Popeye's bag was starting to smell like temptation. Sometimes the past knocks, not to get back in, but to see if you still leave the door unlocked.
Chapter 1, Redemption. But you gotta read it slow, like a text you don't want to mess up.
You just heard Episode 1, The Return of Bighead, from Bighead and Bonnet, a love story dumber than destiny. Tune in next week for Episode 2, The Couch Confession, because love might be blind, but it's definitely not quiet. Episode 2, The Couch Confession, a mango squishes. A lo-fi beat creeps in. Bighead shares his dreams, half-cooked and slightly delusional. Bonnet listens, one eyebrow raised.
So, I've been thinking, I want to open a dream barbershop / bookstore / meditation spot. Like, I cut fades, right? But while you in the chair, you can check out a Toni Morrison novel. Or a Paulo Coelho one, if you on your journey tip. Then when I hit your beard, I burn a little sage. You leave looking good and spiritually lined up. Nah, sis, it's more than that. It's like a vibe temple. A sacred edge-up zone. I'm thinking of calling it Fade into Enlightenment. Or maybe Clips and Consciousness.
So what's the plan? Do you have a business license, a chair, clippers that don't overheat after 10 minutes?
Nah, not yet. But I got vision. That's what I came to tell you. I know I messed up before, Bon. I know I dipped when things got too real. But I'm dreaming now. Dreaming different. Bigger. Wiser.
You think a dream changes because you added incense and quotes to it? But I do admire the ambition, even if your business plan sounds like something written on the back of a napkin between YouTube ads. You always believed in me before. I believed in your potential, Tyrone. And I'm starting to learn. That's a dangerous kind of love. Episode 3, Bonnets, Baptisms and Backshots. Organ fades into bedroom bassline. From the sanctuary to the sheets, desire meets divine confusion. The church organ hummed through her memory like the tail end of a benediction. Soft, drawn out and holy in the way only something half forgotten could be. Bonnet stood by the window, one palm pressed against the glass, condensation rising around her fingers as if the night itself wanted to lean in close and whisper, "You know what you're about to do."
You remember that sermon Pastor Lenny gave about temptation?
The one where he said temptation wasn't the problem. It was how long you kept entertaining it.
Exactly.
You think I'm temptation? No, you're the consequence. Desire knows scripture, and sometimes it lays hands before it lays accountability. Episode 4, Soul Ties and Stimulus Checks. Carching sound meets a soft sigh. Bighead gets a job, Bonnet gets anxiety. They get tangled, again. The morning sunlight slid through the blinds like it had something to say. Bonnet lay still, her robe half-wrapped, body humming from last night's sins and sermons. The smell of fried turkey bacon and a reheated plan drifted in from the kitchen. She blinked once, twice. Her soul felt full and foolish.
Bon, you up? I made French toast with almond milk because I know how your stomach be judging dairy.
You use the good cinnamon.
Only the best for my Bon.
So, what's the plan? You stacking checks now, investing, or just performing responsible for applause? And I'm trying not to fall for try-in.
I know I can't fix everything with French toast and a $300 Zelle, but I see you. I see what I put you through. I'm trying to build. Slow, real, steady. Not just dream this time.
Build slow then, but don't ask me to live in the construction zone while you figure out if you're a builder or a demolition man. Soul ties don't care about stimulus checks. They care about consistent choices. And Bonnet wasn't sure if Bighead was a deposit or just another withdrawal with seasoning. Episode 5, Group Chat Judgments, Group Text Bloops over Gospel Chords. Bonnet's girls gather, gossip, and go in. Can a good woman still love a questionable man? Is we talking about Bighead or nah? Chanel Monet.
So let me get this straight. He got a job and sent a Zelle. And now we think he healed? Baby, a W-2 don't cancel out soul wounds. What's the emotional credit score? Has he done the shadow work or just shadowed somebody who did? I'm just trying to understand, Bon. What are we calling this? A reunion? A relapse? A rebrand? He's trying, for real this time. He's showing up different. Different doesn't mean divine, sis. A demon in a polo shirt is still a demon. Ask Delilah. Don't let a consistent good morning text make you forget he ghosted you during your pap smear appointment. He listens now. He asks questions. He shows up. Not perfectly, but faithfully. You can't be loyal to someone's potential, Bon. That's how you end up with a baby, a Benz in your name, and no emotional closure. I'm not stupid. I'm just tired of pretending I don't still want him. Wanting him ain't the sin, Bon. Staying in something that's shrinking you. That's the part you gotta pray about. Just promise us if he mess up again, you won't spiritualize the pain. I won't.
Episode 6, The Mama Test. Crickets. Incense crackling, dramatic cackle. Mama Dupree sees through Bighead's charm and calls on her ancestors for confirmation. Mama Dupree, VO, put the pie on the table and don't lie about making it. The ancestors don't like deception served with dessert.
Yes, ma'am. I'm trying to build something solid. Mama Dupree, VO. You ever build character, son? I'm in the process. I've started. I journal. I go to therapy on Thursdays. I delete numbers when I feel tempted. I ask myself if my actions match my words. I'm not perfect, but I'm not running anymore either.
Let's eat the pie before it gets any faker.